Today, let's delve into a topic crucial for personal growth: overcoming our emotions. The Stoics teach us to navigate our feelings with emotional intelligence. Join me in exploring this universe for valuable insights into a more balanced life. The complexity of emotions. Embarking on our journey of emotional mastery, we must dive into the fascinating complexity of human emotions. Stoicism challenges us to transcend the simple duality of positive and negative emotions, entering a broader, enriching territory. Each emotion is a unique piece in the puzzle of our experience, a distinct manifestation of our humanity. Understanding that joy isn't just the absence of sadness, and sadness isn't merely the absence of joy, is essential. Both coexist in delicate balance, imparting rich nuances to our emotional journey. Anger, often condemned, carries the energy of assertiveness, propelling us to defend our principles. Fear, far from being an enemy, serves as a valuable warning, inviting caution and reflection. Before we dive in, if you enjoy this video, please like and help spread Stoic philosophy. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend doing so with notifications on to not miss future content. It will also support the growth of my channel. Thank you and enjoy watching. Accepting the intrinsic complexity of emotions, we recognize each emotion's unique purpose in our lives. Joy connects us to what we value. Sadness reminds us of the importance of love and connection. Anger drives us to address injustices, and fear protects us from the unknown. Exploring this emotional diversity with curiosity and acceptance becomes fertile ground for inner growth. In this context, Stoicism encourages us to move beyond simple labels and embrace the entirety of our emotional spectrum. Each emotion is a unique note in the symphony of our lives, contributing to the complexity and beauty of our experience. True overcoming isn't about eliminating unpleasant emotions, but consciously transforming them, opening doors to an emotionally enriching journey. The complexity of emotions lies not only in their variety, but also in the connections between them. Emotions often arise as complex responses to situations, weaving a fascinating dance with one another. For instance, joy may blend with sadness when bidding farewell, creating a unique emotional tapestry. Exploring these connections expands not only our understanding of each emotion individually, but also their collective dynamics. Unveiling the deeper layers of our emotions reveals the fluid and changing nature of the emotional experience. The Stoics, inviting us to observe the transient nature of emotions, offer a valuable perspective. Amidst sadness, we may glimpse hope. In joy, we find the shadow of impermanence. This awareness of the fleeting nature of emotions empowers us to experience them with greater equanimity, knowing they come and go like clouds in the sky. In summary, the complexity of emotions invites us to explore and accept. Recognizing each emotion as an essential part of our journey lays a solid foundation for emotional mastery. In future episodes, we will continue our quest for a deep understanding of emotions, exploring even more complex and insightful emotional territories. Deep recognition. In this crucial stage of our journey, we delve into the depths of deep recognition, a vital component of the art of overcoming emotions. This process goes beyond superficially naming feelings. It's a journey of self-discovery, inviting us to explore the innermost layers of our psyche. Deep recognition begins with the practice of mindfulness, a fundamental skill in Stoic tradition. Stoics encourage us to observe our thoughts and emotions with insight, providing a powerful tool for understanding our inner experience. Mindfulness isn't just passive observation, but active immersion in the stream of our thoughts and feelings. Looking inward, we start identifying the subtle nuances of our emotions. It's about more than recognizing anger, for example. It's discerning between impulsive anger over a trivial disagreement and justified anger over an injustice. This distinction is crucial for understanding the origins of our emotions and applying Stoic principles effectively for personal transformation. Introspection, coupled with deep recognition, leads us to fertile ground where the roots of our emotions intertwine with our beliefs, past experiences, and perceptions of the world. Stoics encourage us to question the origins of our feelings, discovering the roots that support the trees of our emotions. This search for the underlying cause enables us not only to deal with superficial effects but also to address profound questions that nourish our emotional responses. At the heart of deep recognition lies the courageous acceptance of our emotional states. Stoics, emphasizing the significance of fully embracing what we feel, challenge us to overcome resistance or utopia often associated with unpleasant emotions. Acceptance doesn't mean unconditional agreement with our feelings, but acknowledging their presence and consciously choosing how to respond. The practice of deep recognition is also a journey toward emotional authenticity. Often, we hide behind social masks, fearing the disclosure of our vulnerabilities. Stoics remind us that authenticity is the foundation of true inner strength. By recognizing and accepting our most authentic emotions, we begin to build a more honest relationship with ourselves and others. This journey towards deep recognition invites continuous self-exploration. As we develop the ability to observe and understand our emotions more clearly, we lay a solid foundation for personal transformation. In the upcoming episodes, we will continue our exploration, revealing more crucial aspects of emotional mastery guided by the timeless wisdom of the Stoics. Acceptance and transformation. In the third stage of our emotional journey, we encounter the transformative power of acceptance and transformation. The Stoics, with their robust philosophy, lead us beyond mere identification of emotions into the essence of conscious acceptance and inner alchemy, enabling genuine emotional transformation. Acceptance is the portal guiding us from merely observing our emotions to a more intimate and compassionate relationship with them. Stoics not only encourage us to accept all circumstances without resistance, but also to embrace emotions as valuable connections between our inner experience and the external world. This acceptance is not an act of passive resignation, but a courageous step that allows us to confront our feelings. By fully accepting what we feel, we break the chains that bind us to patterns of resistance and denial. Resisting unpleasant emotions often amplifies their impact, while acceptance disarms them, enabling us to view them with a more balanced perspective. Stoics invite us to greet our emotions with the same kindness we would welcome a friend, recognizing that each feeling is a legitimate expression of our humanity. However, acceptance is not the end but the starting point for transformation. Stoics challenge us to go beyond merely tolerating our emotions and consciously choose how to respond to them. This is where transformation emerges as a dynamic process, an inner journey leading us from automatic reactions to the ability for conscious response. True emotional transformation doesn't aim to eliminate unpleasant emotions, but to consciously shape them. Stoics teach us to use the purifying fire of acceptance to mold our emotions in alignment with our deepest values. Transforming impulsive anger into just action, sadness into compassion, and fear into judgment are examples of the emotional alchemy Stoics propose. Through acceptance and transformation, we build a bridge between the present and the desired future. Stoics remind us that acceptance doesn't mean fatalistic resignation, but the ability to wisely navigate circumstances. Transforming emotional energy into constructive actions becomes a tangible expression of our mastery over emotions, showing that we can shape our emotional destiny. The practice of acceptance and transformation is not a linear process, but a continuous cycle of self-exploration. As we develop the ability to accept and engage in emotional alchemy, we cultivate a mastery that not only influences our own journey but positively impacts the world around us. In summary, the phase of acceptance and transformation in emotional mastery is an invitation to overcome the duality between struggling against our emotions and being overwhelmed by them. By fully accepting what we feel and consciously transforming these emotions, we open doors to a more emotionally authentic, resilient, and values-aligned life. Resilience and learning. In the fourth stage of our emotional journey, we explore the powerful synergy between resilience and learning. The Stoics, wise guides on this inner quest, invite us to embrace emotional challenges not as unavoidable obstacles but as precious opportunities for growth and strengthening. Resilience, in this context, is not merely the ability to withstand adversity but the capacity to thrive in its presence. Life, as the Stoics teach, is filled with inevitable highs and lows, and resilience acts as the shield protecting us from emotional challenges. Developing emotional resilience goes beyond surviving storms. It entails emerging from them stronger and more conscious. The first pillar of resilience lies in accepting impermanence. Stoics urge us to recognize that emotions, like seasons, are temporary. The sadness overshadowing our joy will eventually give way to light. Internalizing this understanding cultivates a resilience grounded not in denial but in the confidence that we can navigate challenges with integrity. The second dimension of resilience is emotional flexibility. Like a tree bending in the wind, emotional flexibility allows us to adapt to circumstances. Instead of rigidly resisting emotional changes, we learn to flow with them, adjusting to life's inevitable currents. Emotional learning is intertwined with resilience, as every emotional challenge offers valuable opportunities for learning and growth. Stoics encourage us to view adversities not as cruel punishments of fate but as lessons that make us wiser and stronger. In the face of sadness, we may discover the depth of our emotional connections. In anger, the opportunity to defend our principles, and in fear, the chance to develop courage. Stoic resilience is not an impenetrable armor but the ability to rise wiser after each challenge. Cultivating confidence that we can handle life's inevitable tests and overcome them becomes the essence of this resilient mindset. The phase of resilience and learning is not merely a reaction to challenges but a proactive stance for personal growth. By integrating resilience into our being and embracing continuous learning enabled by our emotions, we pave the way for an emotionally rich, conscious, and fulfilled life. The search for inner wisdom. In the fifth stage of our emotional odyssey, we embark on the fascinating journey of seeking inner wisdom. This stage goes beyond understanding and transforming emotions. It invites us to explore the depths of our psyche for a wisdom that permeates all emotional experiences. The inner wisdom proposed by the Stoics is not just the accumulation of intellectual knowledge, but the wise application of that knowledge in guiding our lives. The first dimension of this search is continuous reflection on our emotional reactions. Stoics invite us not only to impulsively react to emotions, but to pause, reflect, and question the deepest roots of our responses. This reflective pause allows us to overcome automatic reactivity and create space for more conscious decisions. The search for inner wisdom also involves the constant practice of emotional authenticity. Stoics remind us that true wisdom is not found in social masks or the imitation of emotions we don't authentically feel. Instead, it is the ability to be true to ourselves and express our emotions in harmony with our deepest values. A crucial aspect of this stage is the connection between reason and emotion. Stoics consider reason and emotion not as opposing entities but as complementary allies. Reason is the light that illuminates the path of emotions, providing clarity and judgment. Integrating reason into emotional complexities empowers us to act wisely even in the most challenging situations. The search for inner wisdom includes the practice of empathy, both for oneself and others. Stoics encourage us not only to intellectually understand emotions, but to deeply empathize with the emotional challenges of others. This empathic insight is a gateway to authentic human connection, bridging emotional barriers. Conscious inner dialogue is a valuable tool in the search for inner wisdom. Stoics encourage us not only to observe our thoughts, but to constructively engage in a dialogue with ourselves. This dialogue is a process of questioning, clarifying, and guiding that leads us to decisions and actions in alignment with our highest values. The practice of gratitude becomes a tangible expression of this inner wisdom. Stoics invite us not only to focus on adversities, but also to acknowledge and appreciate the blessings that permeate our lives. Gratitude doesn't deny difficulties, but highlights the beauty that coexists with challenges, creating an emotional balance based on conscious appreciation. The search for inner wisdom is an ongoing journey of self-transformation. As we deepen in this stage, we discover that wisdom is not a final destination, but a dynamic and evolving process. Stoics teach us that every emotional challenge, reflection, and authentic expression of our emotions are steps in this constant ascent. In summary, the stage of searching for inner wisdom is an invitation to explore the depths of our psyche and apply Stoic wisdom in guiding our emotional lives. This journey not only enriches our emotional experience, but empowers us to live more consciously, authentically, and in harmony with the true essence of who we are. Empathy and human connection. In the sixth stage of our emotional journey, we dive into the deep realms of empathy and human connection. This stage transcends the boundaries of the individual self and invites us to explore the intricacies that connect our emotions with those of others. The Stoics, wise mentors on this journey, emphasize the importance of empathy as a bridge that creates bonds and overcomes emotional barriers. Empathy, in this perspective, is not just an act of intellectual understanding, but an active immersion in the emotional experiences of others. Stoics teach us that by deeply understanding the emotions of others, we not only foster meaningful connections, but also expand our understanding of the world and enrich our own emotional journey. The foundation of empathy lies in the ability to listen with compassion. Stoics urge us not only to hear the words, but also to perceive the underlying emotions, the nuances of emotional speech. This active listening practice strengthens not only interpersonal bonds, but also creates a safe space for the authentic expression of emotions. Empathy, according to Stoic conviction, is not just an isolated action, but a way of life. It means maintaining a constant awareness of the emotions of others and recognizing that we all share the human journey full of highs and lows. This expanded awareness empowers us not only to respond with compassion, but also with constructive action whenever possible. The practice of empathy also involves the ability to put oneself in the shoes of others. Stoics encourage us to go beyond egocentric perspectives and imagine what it would be like to experience the emotions and challenges of another person. This expansion of consciousness brings us closer to genuine understanding and builds bridges of emotional comprehension. Empathy extends not only to visible joys and sorrows, but also to the hidden challenges each person carries. Stoics urge us to look beyond external appearances and acknowledge that behind social masks, everyone is confronted with inner struggles. This deep understanding forms the basis for true human connection. Human connection, according to Stoic belief, is a vital element for an emotionally fulfilled life. It goes beyond superficial interactions and reaches the core of shared humanity. By practicing empathy, we not only build bridges of understanding, but also contribute to a more compassionate and connected world. In cultivating meaningful connections, we not only enrich our own emotional experiences, but also contribute to the emotional fabric of our community. This awareness of our interconnectedness goes beyond superficial differences, fostering a sense of belonging. The Stoics remind us that cultural expressions of emotion vary significantly, requiring respect and understanding. Cultivating empathy enhances our ability to comprehend a broader range of emotional experiences. Empathy involves sharing our own emotions authentically, relieving emotional burdens and inspiring others to do the same. This empathic phase is not just a compassionate extension, but a transformative essence permeating all aspects of our emotional lives. By building bridges of understanding through empathy, we foster meaningful relationships and contribute to a more emotionally connected world. Acting with integrity and pursuing continuous development are crucial. The proverb, "Fall 7 times, stand up 8, emphasizes the importance of perseverance and resilience. With determination and dedication, every obstacle becomes more manageable. Avoid being overwhelmed by negative emotions or allowing others to diminish your essence or motivation. Stand firm like an unwavering force." Adopting this attitude makes you less vulnerable to those who revel in others' misfortune, and your difficulties gradually become surmountable. Handling negativity and focusing on reality make problem-solving clearer and more accessible. For instance, facing betrayal from someone you trusted deeply can be emotionally overwhelming. Such moments, though painful, offer valuable opportunities for personal growth. Mastering disappointment improves resilience, prompting a re-evaluation of expectations and relationship dynamics. Building a foundation of self-confidence and self-respect is crucial for navigating the complexities of human relationships and overcoming obstacles with dignity and strength. Understanding the complexity of dealing with intense emotions resulting from betrayal or disappointment is a unique challenge. Discovering that someone close has caused harm naturally leads to deep sorrow, disappointment, and possibly despair. Managing how and when you express these emotions, especially in public, is crucial. Maintaining dignity doesn't mean denying or suppressing emotions, but acknowledging them appropriately in a safe environment. Preserving emotional balance and not allowing others to disrupt it reinforces your power over your life and emotions. This self-control is a valuable skill contributing to the development of a strong and resilient character. Learning to cope with emotions in difficult situations is essential for future challenges. Processing emotional pain in a healthy way is vital for recovering with strength, self-awareness, and maturity. This ability not only helps navigate crises but also prepares for future challenges more effectively. Embarking on the journey of self-discovery and overcoming helps you not only better face future challenges but also leads to greater authenticity and personal fulfillment. Learning not to blindly trust and protect yourself cautiously is a crucial skill. Acting wisely allows you to identify untruths and illusions imposed by others. Transforming disappointment into growth is a powerful way to regain strength and personal agency. This journey requires a deep understanding of yourself and your emotions, balancing acknowledgement with an objective perspective on the situation. This process of self-awareness and personal maturity is an ongoing journey. Each experience, positive or negative, contributes to your growth. Accepting life's uncertainties and risks, learning to navigate them with confidence and caution, is the key to a fulfilled life. Be open to new experiences, but always with a critical and careful eye. Learn from the past, build a stronger and more secure future. And remember to subscribe to the channel, activate notifications for new videos, give it a thumbs up, and comment. See you in the next video.